Need a hand?
That was thrilling.
Ever the opportunist, aren't you?
I hardly have time to think what with these pilgrimages and prayers.
Welcome, my friend. Are not the beauty and majesty of nature truly splendid? There is serenity here that cannot be found in the city. It is the ideal place to contemplate the secrets and mysteries of the cosmos. A kindred spirit, then. Wonderful. Let us share a brief meditation in celebration of this meeting. Now close your eyes and breathe in deeply. Be calm. Do you feel that? It is the presence of the Great Serpent, omnipotent and all-seeing. Such divine communion purifies us and makes us strong. You may think this is a chance meeting, but I know the truth. The Great Serpent has a plan for us all, my friend. And this encounter is a part of it. The truth can be as invisible as the wind for those who lack the vision to see it. But belief is not required to be made an instrument of the Great Serpent's will. As for the delivery, it's good to know that Lijana has found a replacement courier. This package of dried and salted groat's meat will sustain me in my contemplations. So captivated am I by the Serpent's mysteries I sometimes go days without remembering to eat. I know it's customary to pay upon receipt, but let me pose you this question. If we carry out the will of the Great Serpent, is that not the greatest reward of all? Compared to such divine favor, the worth of a few credits is a mere pittance. Your eyes see clearly, and your heart is pure, my friend. The Great Serpent smiles upon us both. Welcome, my friend. Are not the beauty and majesty of nature truly splendid? There is serenity here that cannot be found in the city. It is the ideal place to contemplate the secrets and mysteries of the cosmos. Just now, why not? Of course. And yet... Farewell.
The Great Serpent is always watching. Remember that. Be sure to watch what you say.
someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind. Perhaps we can find some indication of why the ship was vacated.
Go on now, get out of here. Thought you'd catch me unaware, did you? Thought I'd be easy prey? Unless you want a hole in the middle of your chest, you'd better turn around and start walking. I suppose you could have put a bullet. There's no end of trouble out here lately. We've got pirates and spacers circling like vultures looking for easy pickings. And that's to say nothing of those fanatics. Has the Great Serpent abandoned us? I don't know. Perhaps. I know the courier well, and you're not him. Tell me the name of the person who sent you, and prove that you are not a liar. Your predecessor had better manners, and he knew his place. I assume your presence here means that tragedy in this city claimed him as it did so many others. Poor lad. I won't apologize for my manner. Trust does not come easily for me in these dark days. That, and the constant pain in my back makes me poor company. I know. I fix machines because they don't try to start a conversation. I prefer the quiet. But now, at last, my medicine has arrived. The Serpent knows I've gone too long without it. No doubt he hears my loud swearing when I struggle to get out of my bed every morning. I needed it many days ago. But that is not your fault. Take your credits and leave me in peace. Talking just makes me more irritable. And before you ask, yes, such a thing is possible. I have work to do.
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any. is perhaps the most out-of-place chunks in the galaxy. Shelter must be in short supply indeed for this, of all places, to become a refuge.
Don't worry. This is a part of the Great Serpent's design.
It's not so bad. We'll need to find more supplies soon.
We will face the future together. Have you come to scoff at the fools? Or are you here to join us, perhaps? Then you have not heard of the outcasts living at Junks? I'm not surprised. Our existence is a shameful topic for many. All my life I've looked upward, yearning to explore distant worlds. Such thinking is frowned upon, so I kept these feelings in my heart and did not speak of them. When the calamity struck, things changed. Some of us openly questioned whether it was safe to remain here. The condemnation was swift and merciless. We were shunned and cursed. People would not look at us. Merchants would not serve us. We left the city behind, knowing we would never again be forgiven or accepted. Thank you. Sympathy from a stranger is a rare gift among the people of House Varun. Unfortunately, our collective closed-mindedness could lead to our downfall. If more of these unforeseen calamities should happen, we risk losing everything. If you need a place to stay, you may remain here as long as you like. Unlike those in this city, we do not make others feel unwelcome. Or was there something else? Several reasons. It's also fun. And lastly, in truth, to many, once something is the great sir, to desire to only is. But in truth, if people left, is it possible that... But that future, it could be a long... It is just... Very well.
All is lost. All is lost.
Everything we must be patient. Trust. Great Serpent.
People in the city are fools.
Why walk when we can post?
This is... I am at a loss. It shows dedication, I suppose?
You have come. Please, sit with me, so that we may continue our prior conversation. Sit down. You are making me nervous. Thank you. I am not very accustomed to having discussions. At least not yet. I used to simply give demands, orders, ultimatums. And old habits die hard. Tell me, does the name Kozlov mean anything to you? I can tell by your eyes that you do not know who that is. It is hard to lie to someone like me. Someone who would watch people say anything, even untruths, to survive. Kozlov is what those in Dazra would refer to as a zealot. A brutal, sadistic one at that. His love of violence has eclipsed any supposed dedication to the Serpent's crusade. He kills simply because he enjoys it. And I was his right-hand man. 3 months ago, I gave up that life, swearing to never go back.
A zealot does not give up that life. That is not how it works.
I am living proof that it is possible. I was not expecting such a muted response. Good or bad? My new life, as short as it has been, has not been easy. All I want is a new start. To forget who I was, what I have done. When you become haunted by the ghosts of countless dead, people who have died violently by your hand, you begin to worry about what awaits you on the other side. It is not as simple as that. The people of Dazra do not trust me. I am exiled, doomed to spend the rest of my life in this shack, waiting for Kozlov to eventually come for me. There is only one way to truly move on. Kozlov and his zealots have taken refuge on Verun Kai. They will come for me in time when I least suspect it, and I will not stand a chance against them alone. Which is why you and I will strike first and wipe them out. Together, we may stand a chance. With Kozlov and his zealots made dust by our hands, the people of Dazra will see that I truly am reformed. And I can finally begin my life anew. Good! Yes! You are doing a good thing. We both are. Now, meet me at this location as soon as you are able. Be prepared for a fight. All right. My belief in the Great Serpent has not changed. But my commitment to the Serpent's crusade is no more. I have meditated on this for quite some time. But I believe that the Great Serpent afflicted me with guilt as punishment for straying from the Serpent's crusade. I was following Kozlov, not him. But from that guilt came a reckoning for my past actions. And I have lost the will to continue the crusade. I suppose now I am an accursed myself. Politics, fear, even hope. It is a complicated subject. In case you are unaware, the people you know as Zealots were once House Mali, one of the noble houses in Dazra. Opinions of Zealots vary in Dazra. Most are distrusting and fearful, but others are sympathetic. And I am sure some even hope that one day House Malin will return to Dazra. To some, violently removing a zealot could be seen as raising a hand against a noble house. As I said, it is a complicated subject. Much easier to just ignore me and hope the problem goes away.
Of course not.
Once if that...
On your way, then.
Such a tragedy, what happened in the city.
Hello there. I don't know your face. Are you lost? I can think of only one reason the Ministry of Commerce would send someone here. You must be the new courier. I know that Lijana has been desperate to find a replacement. It's very sad what happened to the previous courier. His name was Shamid. He was a radiant soul, full of life and joy and dreams. All of it stolen away in the blink of an eye, to hear it told. Yes, I was. After making a delivery, he often stayed for a bowl of stew and tell me the news of the city. He would always have a new joke that he'd share. He had a gift for humor and telling stories. Sometimes, I would laugh so much that my sides would ache for hours. I will miss him. Oh, good. It's definitely the right package then. I spent a small fortune on these spices. They're some of the rarest we have, as well as the most pungent. Cooking is my great joy, and the proper use of seasonings is the most important part. Thank you for this. Oh, here's the payment. Farewell to you, stranger. The days can be long for a farmer. Oh, goats? They're not easy. That was the same. Visit anytime.
Good to see you again. It's always a good day when we get to chat.
Welcome back.
Is there something I can help you with?
First off, I just want to say, heck of a job saving Dazra. That was a tough situation to navigate, and you did it with aplomb. A pat on the back isn't nearly enough. I hope they throw you a parade. That's right. They could carry you around on a palanquin and walk you through the city. And of course, there'd be confetti. I also want to thank you for putting a halt to the Serpent's crusade. The last thing the settled systems needs is another war. True, but sometimes the right thing can be hard to see, especially when you have something to gain by ignoring it. And you spent a lot of time in Dazra. Who knows how that might have shifted your perspective. Either way, I hope the new leadership in Dazra is just as level-headed. I'm just not sure House Fathal's militant attitude makes them less or more susceptible to the whims of a cosmic snake. Does the structure you're talking about include a barred door and no key? Because that's what House Bethal likes to do. Either way, I won't waste your brain cells on the what-ifs. The fact is, you got rid of the vortex and saved Dazra. As for the whole choosing a leader thing, time will tell if you made the right choice. Give it maybe 20 years and you'll start to see the results. You can... Even if you never set foot in Dazra again, time's a loquacious one. It'll give you the story and spare no feelings. Regardless, I won't sit here and sugarcoat it. The people of Dazra have a long road ahead of them. They're gonna have to make foundational decisions regarding everything from infrastructure to immigration to their core religious beliefs. Let's hope this first push sends them on the right path.
Need something, Captain?
If you need something, I've got your back.
So Ellie contacted me about the case.
You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
And will you do funny voices?
Same. I was beginning to get worried since we hadn't heard from her. But that's interstellar communication for you. Anyway, we have a verdict. Irvin's record will be expunged on account of his death occurring before the trial ended. It's a technical victory, but we'll take it. We can't change the system that made this happen, but I'm glad we tried. Already did, of course, and a third of the settlement. Just made sense considering how much she did for us. And speaking of the settlement, I divided it into equal portions for me, you, Ellie, and expenses. Here's your share. And I sold the apartment. So here's the bonus from that after taxes. I gave my portion to Ellie so she could fund other cases. So there it is. I guess it's over. There it is. I guess I needed to actually hear someone say it. Case closed. Whew. Finally. I was just thinking, you know. You were a voice of reason when I was getting carried away. You helped me focus. Thanks, Detective. I'm glad you haven't changed your mind on working with others after all this. A long time ago, you talked about valuing teamwork. You really meant it. Don't tell the others. But I was having a hard time focusing because of all this trial stuff. So thank you for helping with that. As close as we've gotten, I believe that. Usually Vasco's the only one I trust. Granted, he's programmed not to blab. With you, no special protocols required. Anyway, I'm just glad we got everything settled with Irvin's case. It was just one loose end in a universe full of them. But I'm glad it's tied.
Hello again.
What's good?
Glorious day, don't you think?
I think for my next job, I'll be something low-key, like a waitress. Or a cannibal.
Gorgeous day, isn't it? I love this place.
This is a beautiful place, don't you think?
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Things here seem dire indeed.
Great serpent guide you.
Victor Vital executed his own son for heresy.
We must send someone out there. This apparition must be dealt with.
It is my top priority, I assure you. But it is dangerous the further you step away from the city. We will need someone qualified to assist. Oh, your timing could not be better. We have a situation.
It's an urgent matter. There's a spirit haunting the old orphanage.
A vortex phantom, to be clear. But be that as it may, we now have a headwind for your case. From what I've heard, my friend here is quite famous for dealing with exactly your type of problem.
Is that so? You've handled these phantoms before?
Yes, but something about this feels strange. The phantoms we encountered were dangerous. Hostile.
I don't know. It didn't even look at me. It stood by itself near the window, but I only caught a glimpse of it from afar.
That is not the behavior I'd expect, given what we know about these things. Best of luck to you. To all of us.
Need help?
Would be proud.
You and everyone else.
I am trying to keep strong.
Umarin? Who do you think it was? Thunder or Disk? Neither. It was a giant brute named Orcobug. He came riding on the back of the Great Serpent and bit Derek's head off. Well, that's not the worst answer you've given today. I'll consider that progress. In any case, lunch is over. Everyone take their bowls to the kitchen and clear the table. It's on the top shelf, in the corner. See where I put the ladder? I don't think that ladder's high enough. Colonels really don't play fair. Well, that's why I put the footstool on the ladder. Then I can reach to the top. That seems kind of dangerous. Are you sure the keycard's there? I don't see it anyway. It's in the jam jar. Ew, gross. You have to dip her hand in jam to get it? No, that's the trick. The jar isn't actually full of jam. Whoa.
weakness pause for a moment.
If you need to recover.
I hate doing chores. There's just... Okay, children. Does anyone know who succeeded Tinan Varun to become the next...
This is the place. Are you ready? One thing. Kozlov will want to talk before he tries to kill us. He has always been theatrical, like a predator playing with its food. Do not listen to his lies. The time has come. Let us spill some blood. Let us finish this. day!
This outcome was a certainty. We were destined to succeed.
It must be this way, so be it!
Profit is never necessarily the aim, if there is something worth taking.
Must be this way, so be it!
You cannot beat me.
The Great Serpent, you will know. I will make...
self-respect to live like this.
Rahim! Oh, how great of you to visit. It has been far, far too long. And this accursed is... What is this? Your friend? Pet?
We come bringing death, Kozlov. Your time is up.
Great serpents, thanks. Are you not happy to see me? We were practically brothers just a few months ago. So rude. So accursed. You and Orahim, you've slaughtered my brethren in the name of what, exactly?
Enough, Kozlov. You will speak to me only.
Ooh, it seems to me that Orahim is afraid of what I may say. Terrified, petrified of me revealing his true nature to you, accursed. I am sure he went on and on about how evil I am. How it was I that forced him to commit horrible atrocities, whatever those may be. All of it merely a deflection. Orahim was the most brutal out of all of us. He had a lust for blood that was legendary. Oh, I wish you could have seen him in his prime. Oh, I never knew honesty to be one of Orahim's virtues. I remember many times he would lie to win over the trust of an accursed before stabbing them in the back. Literally. So he has told you everything, including the incident where he immolated the crew of a hauler one by one? Or what of the time he...
Enough! I need no reminders of what I have done. I relive those scenes every day. I see ghosts every night. I am cursed. The past cannot be changed. But your death, Kozlov, will serve as some small penance.
Ooh, poor Orahim. Oh, boo-hoo. It seems having a conscience is such a heavy burden. This is all quite pathetic, really. I can forgive your betrayal, but what I cannot abide is your stinking hypocrisy. You deliver death to my doorstep, and then speak to me of righteousness? This is heresy, damn it! I kill accursed in the Great Serpent's name, to feed the corpses of unbelievers to him. And I love it. I love it. I know what I am, what I kill for. But you are trying to be something you are not. A hero. And you decide to start your new life with yet more acts of violence against the very same that once adored you, no less? Against the true House Varun? You have not changed at all. Death is all you know, only now it seems everyone's a target. When did you become so pathetic? We used to idolize you. Now you are just... so boring. Listen now, accursed. You are Orahim's friend, so it falls on you to show him mercy. The poor fool. Oh, great serpent, he is so tortured. He wants so badly to forget what he's done, to live amongst those he has killed by the shipful a few months ago. Why not put him out of his misery. Whatever he is paying you for this charade, I will provide even greater compensation.
Do not try it.
We have come too far to turn on Orahim now.
Oh, for the love of... How would you know that? You know Orahim for a few moments, and already you know more of his character than the ones who've spent their whole lives with him? This is no longer amusing. You've come to take my life, so let us finally have some fun, shall we? Come now! The great serpent shall feast upon your bleeding, broken corpses!
We should move on. There's nothing more.
Finally, it is done. With Koslov dead, the people of Dazra should finally see that I am a zealot no more. My ties to that life have been well and truly severed. I promised you payment. Here, take this. It is a key to a deposit in my shack. It is yours. All of it. Thank you. Really, thank you for everything. Go on now. I will stay here for a time to think and meditate. Hopefully, I will see you in Dazra. Need something? Goodbye. It's you. How are you?
there. Shame. I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no? Yes, you need until next time. moment? Hmm? Yes? I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react. Without a doubt, I should not say anything. I have known that much all along. Despite that, it is important. We should be honest with one another. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Va'ruun. My people. My family. I am not joking. I was born in the great city of Dazra, and raised with the teachings of Jinan Va'ruun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age. I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the Great Serpent and his inevitable return. I know, and I am sorry for that. I have strict orders to keep it secret. There is a reason I am only just telling you now. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Va'ruun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life. That was the intent, yes, but the reality is more complicated. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me. I thought the same, and yet there they were. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe. Yes, she is. I cannot imagine anyone else in her position doing the same. You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that. I know. I understand that this may change what you think of me. I know that you may no longer wish to associate with me. I believe that in this moment, honesty is more important than anything. No matter what happens next, I have appreciated the time with you, and I thank you for trusting me.
shall not agitate the locals. Many have already lost everything. They need no further
I pray that our new leadership does not steer us.
All must serve.
I am not sure what to make of you.
Remember Jinan's words.
If it is a bottle of Koza you need, head over it.
Taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Hey, what's going on?
Porco, that room of yours better be clean next time I go there.
Oh, good. Story time. Love it.
This ain't like getting around to it, Tony. You understand?
Fine, okay. A brief history of time.
Something you need?
It's a great day in the space lanes, huh?
Captain, greetings.
Dazra.
Sorry. Huh? Please do.
Great Serpent, please help me. I am terrified.
It is to our advantage if we are alone here. We can focus on investigating, and not the... If no one is watching all this cargo, it is up to you to decide if we take anything valuable. Worth checking. I don't know what you might find in my pockets. You died today. Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know. Anything useful behind.
Do not tamper with the produce. It does not respond positively.
I have been trying to know the words.
A security detail. My people are nothing if not capable.
Thank you, Envoy. I'll consider it. Was there anything else?
Yes, there was one more thing. Regarding the missing supplies, I was wondering if I could be of any assistance. Our agents mostly work in the settled systems, but I have contacts in Dazra as well. I can set up a meeting at the Halls of Obedience.
I appreciate the support. My mind has been frazzled as of late.
It's understandable. The accident has affected all of us.
You're right, and your concern is welcome.
How can I be of assistance?
I apologize. The Envoy and I were just discussing matters of state.
In particular, I offered to help find the missing supplies. I have my people looking into the matter as well.
Thank you for your diligence, Envoy. On that note, I hate to take up any more of your time than I already have. And I'm sure you're busy with issues regarding your own house. If you don't mind, I'd like a moment with the Reverend alone.
This is a personal matter. I am sure the Envoy will respect our privacy.
Indeed. And your timing is apt. The cortege has arrived at the spaceport, and I don't like to leave the crew waiting.
Thank you, Envoy.
Executor.
I appreciate your discretion. The Envoy is a trusted figure, but you can never be too careful in situations like this.
In my line of work, this holds especially true. The more people know, the more everyone knows.
Exactly. We keep the circle of trust small until we know who to let in. And while having the conversation here isn't entirely secure, we're pressed for time, so it'll have to do. So, now that we're alone, tell me, what have you uncovered? I was afraid of that. If only I had preached more caution. But after the accident, things were dire. Our resources were blocked. We needed those supplies, and... Indeed. But there's more going on here than meets the eye. If the Zealots are responsible, they must be punished. But one question remains. How would they gain access to the shipments in the first place?
The answer is both obvious and impossible to believe. Who would betray House Varun when so many are suffering?
That is a part I am having trouble with myself. But perhaps our loyalty to House Varun blinds us. This slate you found, it mentions a contact. Someone on the inside. This person would have to be well versed in our operational pipeline. They would have to know where to route the shipments and how to clean the books. It seems unfathomable. But perhaps Hukaru was right. A member of the noble houses has betrayed us. Yes, but without coordinates, Jandar's rest could be anywhere on Varun Kai. We're going to need to enlist some help. I'd like you to speak with Tivina Vithal at the Keep. If that slate has coordinates, she may have the means to decrypt it. Excellent. As for me, I must mourn my cousin's passing. I understand there's a shrine upstairs. When you return, meet me at the Halls of Obedience, where we first met. By Jinon's grace, we'll find out who the supply thief is and bring them to justice. Serpent guide you, and be safe.